Hey guys, what's going on? Tom here from Go Games, back with another statue tutorial. Today we are doing Tank Dempsey, who featured in Call of Duty World War, I believe Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 in the former Origins, him younger self, or should I say his younger self. So this statue was designed by NewAgeLT, or UCLA Scorpion. He is the guy that's designed all the Call of Duty characters I've done so far, and all of the Call of Duty characters I'll be doing for a while. So these on the screen right now should be screenshots of what it looks like in different texture packs. It looks kind of crummy, and I believe fancy and candy, because it makes the wood look good. Also, note that I will mention in the video is that putting carpets on top of his head does give a better finish, but you don't have to. It's not a necessity, it just gives it a better finish. So yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you like this design. Also follow me on Twitter to be able to vote for what tutorials you want next, because in case you didn't see my update video, that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. I'll tweet out 3 options on my Twitter at GummyBear_games, and if you tweet back with what you want and that gets the most votes, then I'll focus on getting that video out the next day. So hopefully you enjoy this. If you do, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, and join the pack. That's about it. I won't waste any more time. Straight on into the tutorial. I will see you there. Okay guys, so let's get straight on into the tutorial. So the blocks you'll need to build Tank Dempsey is grey wool, brown wool, spruce wood planks, green wool, oak wood planks, white wool, lime wool, blue wool, oak wood, and brown carpet as more of a optional thing if you want to make the top of the head look nicer, but it's not a necessity. Also, I've got a map just to measure out coordinates and stuff, but that's also not necessary. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start off by building an 8 long line. This time we're using grey wool to do so, and as you can see, I've already done it. So for the second line is 1 spruce wood, 2 brown wool, 2 spruce wood, 2 brown wool, 1 spruce wood, and then we've got 3 rows of 8 brown wool. So that's 1 row, 2 row, and the third row. So it should be 5 blocks tall like so, 1 row of 8 of grey, and essentially 4 rows of brown, excluding these 4 spruce wood planks there. Okay, on top of this we do 8 high of green wool, so we check that is 8 high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yep, brilliant, I can count. Fantastic. Now normally it would be 7 high because the legs are only 12 high, and this would work out to be 13 high, but I'm doing an extra layer which does count as part of the body, but it will make your life easier basically at a later point in the tutorial. So just to double check, it should show up as 18 because floor is 5 and it should be 13 high. There you go, 18, brilliant. Okay, so we're on track. So now what we're going to do is count 2 blocks in and place 4 oak wood planks like this, and then on the left place 1 and on the right place 1 upwards. In this 2 gap here we place 2 white wool, and then on top of these we place 4 grey wool like so. Now on the left side we place 2 grey like that, on the right side we place 2 brown like that, and then above that we place 3 brown like so. Now what we're going to do is on top of this we're going to place 1 grey wool like that. Also here we're going to place 1 grey wool, and then we're going to go up 1 and then punch that block out like so, as you can see over here. Okay, then what we're going to do is go up 1 using brown, up on top of that grey, to the side, so to the right, up diagonal, to the side and up, and then to the left of that we go up diagonal, to the side, up and down. Now I know I didn't explain that great, so I'm going to let you pause here if you need to. This is what it should be looking like so far. Now what we're going to do is fill in a brown there, go down diagonal, so below that grey, and place brown, and then down diagonal again to form a kind of like sideways square with a 1 gap in the middle, and in that gap we place 1 grey wool like so. So it should be looking like this. Now a final step to do before we finish filling in the body is go down diagonal from this grey and place a lime green, go down diagonal to the left, and then down diagonal to the right. And it should look like this. One final stage before we fill it in is fill this 6 block gap in with oak wood planks, and then the rest of the gaps we just fill in with green wool, like so. Now all we've got to do is go back and do the arms, because I normally do them first, but I felt like a change, because why not? Change is not always good, but for some of you it may be better to do the body first. I don't know. I was about to say definitely, but I said something else. Definitely leave your feedback of how you feel about me doing the whole body first in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Okay, so now what we're going to do is this row below the wood, this row of green, this is where the arms start. So to the left we place 4 oak wood planks, and to the right we do the exact same. We then build it 4 up, so it should be 5 in total, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do that all the way across using oak wood planks. And that is his hands, and the same on the other side, exact same should I say, 2, 3, 4, whoops, 5 in total, all the way across. And then the rest of the gap, which should be 7 high above, is green wool. So it should be a 7 gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way across on the left arm and the right arm. So let me reiterate that. I'm losing my words because it is kind of late at night. Let me reiterate that. It should be 5 oak wood planks and then 7 green wool for the arms. And it should end up finishing off looking like this. So this is the front of Dempsey, and we will continue. But you can obviously pause here if you need to catch up or change anything to improve it. Okay, so let me see where the time's at. We've got a bit of sunlight left, so let's do the right side of the leg and arm. So for the right side, we extend it out backwards using 3 grey wool. Leave a block on the second row, place 1 grey wool there, and then spruce wood planks either side. Like the front, we do 3 high of brown wool, and then the rest is green until we come up level down diagonal from the bottom of the arms. Now, I'm going to do that in a second. So over to the left side, we extend it out 3 again, leave gap, place a grey, spruce wood either side, and then brown up 3, and then green up 7. Okay, so that is the left side of the leg and the right side of the leg. There you go. Now what we do is go around the back and extend the bottom of the hands out 3 backwards all the way across, and we do this on both hands until it comes in angle, or should I say down diagonal with this. We can replicate that by putting a block there. It should connect like so, and make sure it does. Then what we do again on the right side, build the oak wood up 4 all the way across, much similar to the front, and then green up 7, again very similar to the front. Okay, and the other side's the exact same, so up 4 using oak wood planks, and then up 7 using green wool. And may I point out the statue should be 24 blocks tall by now, which let me just show you. So the bottom is 4 and this is 29, that means the statue is 24 blocks tall, and that is perfect. So the legs, which is what is below the arms, should be 12 by 8, body 12 by 8, and the arms should be 12 by 4. So let me see where I put my bed. Hopefully we can sleep, please. I'd most likely say nighttime. Unlucky, but good job we can sleep through this. I would really not like this to continue to rain, preferably. Please go away, please. Yes, thank you. Okay, great. I hate recording in rain, it's just horrible. Okay, so for the back of this, what we're going to do is we're going to do 6 grey wool all the way across. Next row is 6 spruce planks, 3 layers of 6 brown. So 1, 2, and 3. Then here we should have 12 green. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now the reason why I'm saying on this side and not any of the rest is because this is where we're going to start our little pattern going across the back, which is technically, I guess, a strap of like a gun strap or something. So what we do is place 1 brown, make sure there's 12 green high, 12 high of green here on the right side, and we place 1 brown, we go to side 1, up 1, to the left 1, we go up diagonal to side 1, up diagonal 3 times, like so, and then on the third one we go up 1 like that. Now what we're going to do, and this is one of the last steps for the body, is again, arms go up 4 using oak wood planks, either side, and then the rest is just green. So this whole section here is green, this whole section here is green, all the way until we come up to level 29. Again, you can use your map to measure it out, but it should come in line with the green from the front and the sides. So I'm going to quickly fill this in quickly and maybe ramble and have a quick conversation. So if you haven't already, definitely follow me on Twitter at @GummyBear_games. I know I mentioned this a lot. It's kind of important to how the channel is going to be structured now. So I'm kind of expanding on social media, as I pointed out before, mainly Twitter, not Facebook, because Facebook is crud for communicating with fans and stuff, and trying to organise stuff. It's just shite. I mean, even the apps and stuff are terrible now. So Twitter is going to be where I'm going to organise everything. I'm going to be doing potentially giveaways soon on there and stuff like that. It's also the best way to talk to me, because I check it a lot. And yeah, so in case you didn't know, that is what is going to be happening. If you go onto my Twitter, you'll also be given 3 options a day, and you can vote for which one you want as the next tutorial. It might not sound like a lot, but some people like the idea, so I'm going to pursue it. Okay, so that was quite quick. I filled in the green nice and quickly, and also got my point across. That is brilliant. That is how things are meant to go, and it should look like this. So as I pointed out before, it should be 24 blocks tall. And it is, and it should look like this. There's not much really else I can say about it, except from you have done it perfect if it looks like this, and you are good to move on to the head. So in case you didn't see, I filled in this whole gap here using green wool. You need to fill in this gap here, but past the grey, you don't. This area here, you don't need to fill it in, but I suggest you do, because it makes life easier in the future. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to count 4 in, and on the 5th block we're going to place a oak wood, same for the other side. Make sure it's facing upwards. We're then going to place 2 oak wood coming forwards. Now this is more tricky if you're playing PC, because I know PC you'll have to put a block underneath and then do that, but thankfully on Xbox it's a bit easier to place the wood. So bring it out 2 so it overhangs the front 2. Then what we do in this gap here, we bridge it with 6 oak wood planks, and then the first, or should I say the second row, we bridge it using oak wood logs upright like so. Okay, so now we've got the front of the head. Now what we're going to do is make it overhang the back. So we extend this out backwards 5 again until it overhangs the back, and we do this on both sides like so, and again link it together. First row using oak wood planks, second row using oak logs. Now we'll get back to the sides and the back, but first we're going to do the front. So this is what the first layer should look like. Now what we're going to do is place 2 oak wood planks, 1 oak log upright, 2 spruce planks, 1 oak log, and then 2 oak wood planks. Next row we place 3 oak wood planks, 2 oak logs, and then 3 oak wood planks. Next row we place 1 oak wood plank, 1 white, whoops that's not white, that's green, 1 blue, 2 oak wood, 1 blue, 1 white, 1 oak plank. Next row 8 oak planks, whoops, covered his eye there. Next row we do 1 oak plank, 6 wooden planks, 1 oak plank, not oak plank, oak wood. Next 2 rows is just 8 oak wood, like so. And that is the front of the statue complete. So pause here if you need to and catch up. Again, perfect opportunity. If you're good to go, then I will move on to the right side of the head, then the left, because I like right. I'm right-handed, so it's natural for me to choose the right side. But we're going to do a bit of replacing. So I know I told you earlier to use oak wood logs, but I made a mistake. You use oak wood planks, so we're going to quickly remove this and change it, but not that front one. That front one stays oak wood log. Okay, so now what we're going to do is the second row in, we're going to bring it up 3, like so, using oak wood planks, and then up 2 on the third row. Then the rest we just fill in with oak wood logs. So the second row you should have to go up 4, third row 5, and then the rest should be 7 high. So it should be a 5x7 at the back, and then the front rows are kind of custom, so it should look like this, like that. And then for the left side, again, a bit of replacement. I apologise for that false misguidement, should I say, or false information. So it should look like this once you've changed it. Then again, bring it up 3, up 2, and then the rest should be oak logs. So I just placed them 3 wrong. So up 4, whoops, I just placed them all wrong. Up 5, not doing too great with the oak wood placing. Up 7, and then again to the end, up 7. So I will go back and show you what it should look like, because I know that's possibly not the best explanation in the world, but hopefully it helped the majority of you. If it didn't, just feel free to pause here and you should be able to work things out anyways. Again, slight misguidement, but not too major for the back. Punch out the one there and the one there, and we should have a 4 long of oak wood logs there. Then we just fill this whole gap using upright oak logs, like so. Now what we do, after we've done this, is we can either fill in this whole top with oak wood logs. You can fill them in sideways like this, if this is what you choose to do. But I'm not going to do that, because I don't need to. Also, if you're intending not to use carpets, you can do this, where you just fill it in with upright oak wood logs, and that is fair enough. That will look alright, although it will look a bit weird from the top, as you can tell, because it's like different texture. It's a lot lighter, and you can get around it by using sideways logs, but it means you can have ones at corners, if I can demonstrate it like that, and it will be sideways and it will look a bit weird. So the best solution we've come up to getting around this, I guess you can say, is just doing upright logs and then putting a layer of brown carpet all across the top of the statue. Now, as weird as it may look from some distance, or up close should I say mainly, it is probably the best approach and the best cosmetical approach to making it fit in and look a bit more natural, I guess. I know there is a big contrast of colour, as you can probably tell. Let me get this up. So that is oak wood texture, and then that's carpet. You can tell there's quite a contrast, but it does work. It makes it look brown. It makes his hair, the top of his head, look a bit more natural. And as I say, it does contrast a bit, you can tell, and it does look like he's got like a layer of dust on top of his head in some aspects. But I think overall it makes it a better finish. So I will give you one last spin around the statue whilst I ramble a bit about how you can help me out, and leave a like on this very nice tutorial. So this is the body. Again, it should be 24 blocks tall, the legs should be 12 by 8, the body should be 12 by 8, and the arms should be 12 by 4. We've got the right side of the statue. The back, of course, if you need to, pause here. The left side. And then we have got the front of the head, or the face. Again, this should be 8 by 8 by 8, this head. The right side. The back, then we got the left side, and then of course the top, which you can do a few things with, but of course for the purpose of this tutorial I've chosen to use brown wool. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this or found it at all useful, then definitely consider hitting that like button. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe and join the pack. I would much appreciate it. Again, this was designed by UCLA Scorpion, or NewAgeLT, so credit to him for this design. And also make sure to head on over to Twitter to vote for what you want next. So this is most likely going to be the next tutorial anyways, because I think it's cool. And it is, what's his name, Nikolai from Zombies. So we'll be kind of continuing the series, I guess you could say. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in a future video. Until then, I'll see you next time, and goodbye. Bye.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart, and watch it burn. Tear me apart, and watch it burn. All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.